So I'm talking to Justin from Patriot Campers, and I'm talking about Jeeps, and he says that Jeeps in Australia are only driven by hairdressers.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Except your dad. Your dad drives a Jeep. Your dad drives a JK, right?
I'll go some banter here, call him a hairdresser. I won't. I just get a lot of hate when I talk ill about Jeeps. Jeeps in America are well different than, you know what, Justin's right. Yeah, more or less right.
Oh, cold. It's cold. All right. Hey, BleepinJeepers. I am here with Ronny Dahl, his buddy Torbs.
How you going?
Came all the way from Australia. Turning into like overlanding icon.
Oh, thanks.
Anything to do with Australia. What are you? You're close to
240.
240,000 subscribers. You've been with him pretty much the whole way.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wasn't his the first?
First modified.
We call him a walk around. You call him modified.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Trucks changed a lot since then.
That's just about 4 or 5 times.
How many rooftop tents have you gone through or setups?
2 now.
Two rooftops. You back to the swag now?
Back to the swag.
Okay, explain to our American viewers what a swag is.
Swag.
In America, it's a free T-shirt and stickers and stuff like that. So what's a swag?
I guess you could wear it. It cuts the holes in it. But okay, so you have tents, right? So most tents are dome shaped. So imagine a swag. It's just like like canvas, and it's the length of like a person, like maybe 2 meters in length. So it's like a long dome canvas roll out tent. And when you roll it out, the mattress is inside. You put a few dome sort of holes in it. Off you go. Now the original swag was just flat. You just it was like a canvas sleeping bag.
Yeah, we call it a bedroll.
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 A dome bedroll.
So the technology, I guess it'd be more like a bivy bag is what we've got now. But normal bivy bags, you don't roll up the mattresses. But Yo Cowboys, where I come from, just have a bedroll. Same idea.
Yeah.
Roll it out. It's canvas, has the mattress in it. So, anyways, Torb's back to the swag.
Back to the swag. Yeah. I get my bed asleep on it now.
Really?
Yeah.
Warmer too.
Too much moving around up there?
No, as funny as it sounds, the closer I am to the earth, the more better sleep I get.
Earth boy.
You've been living in the Taj Mahal for the last little while.
Yeah, loving it.
On that trailer. You like it?
Yeah, I like it. See, I like rooftop tents if they're on a trailer, but not on the roof of the vehicle. Especially when you got 35, 3.5 or 3 inch lift. Trying to reach it, even at 6'1", it's a pain.
You find it sways a lot less on a trailer?
Yeah, probably sway less because you're not up that high either. When your kids get in and out, you're not worried about them breaking their neck if they fall out. So that's a
good point. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a long drop. I've
It is
got
a long drop.
4 kids, so. $64 question. How do you like America?
Love it.
Out of 10, 11.
Yeah?
Yeah. It is amazing.
You coming back or what?
Yes.
Hell
Yes. I just hope it doesn't fall on my birthday. If this show falls on my birthday, I am rooted.
Yeah, pretty understanding wife to let you come on this stuff.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I've actually spent more time with family and kids with being full-time YouTube than I did before. So before I had a big group of guys work for me, I was in construction. That's how I got, financially got to where I could take the leap to take the risk. So I've had like a 2-year gap year of not a lot of money, and just starting to become, just becoming comfortable. So yeah, before I would work Monday to Saturday, half day Saturday, you get home, you get wrecked. Sunday's my paperwork day. You don't get
Construction is not easy work.
No, it isn't. Not if you. And I was doing. I think you guys call it busting rebar.
Rebar like in the cement?
Yeah, rebar.
You're a cement
Not the cement guy, but I'm the guy putting all the rods in.
Oh, so you do all the tie work and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
So I've done a little bit of that.
Yeah. You know how bad it is.
Yeah, so that's not easy work.
It's hard work.
It wrecks your body.
Money. Yeah. Money.
Wrecks your body. You're actually an electrician, like Sparky, right?
Sparky, yeah.
You do commercial or
Anything and everything.
really?
Yeah. I do it all.
So you self-employed or
Self-employed, yeah. I do anything from farms
That's
to
how come you can
domestic.
do all this stuff. I've always wondered how come you could come on all these trips with you.
Work my butt off. 14-hour days.
I was self-employed for about 10 years, so yeah, there's no such thing as a 40-hour week when you're self-employed.
Work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
So you'll do new installs, new construction, but you also go fix other other people's problems.
Yeah, that's right. Do it all.
Patient man.
You have to be.
So, what do you think of the Overland Expo?
Pretty incredible.
Yeah. Oh, the stuff that you've got here is just mind-blowing. The trucks. We don't get this in Perth, let alone Australia. It's just
You guys are allowed to do so much more, and your style of full driving, overlanding camping is different to ours. And I guess that's because of the vastness of places you actually have. That blew me away. But you don't have to travel for a week to get to a spot that's remote, right? So you still have resources and stuff. So your camping is a little bit different to ours, but it's similar. It's the same, but it's not. It's a bit hard to make sense out of it, I guess.
We out here in the West, especially, we have a lot of public land. The East, it's almost all private. So it's actually quite a bit different out here in the West. East Coast, like the guys that want to go rock crawling and stuff, they have to go to private parks. Because there's just not the public land like there is out here out in the West. So we're kind of spoiled out here.
Or to have to travel for 500 miles to get to Moab.
Yeah, I live 2 hours and 20 minutes from Moab. So, by the way, these guys are headed to Moab. Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, after Monday night.
How many days you gonna spend there?
3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days.
4 or 5 days.
Okay.
We're doing a trip there, though, so we're not just all everything in Moab. It's like on the way to there, then on the way to Albuquerque.
You gonna film the whole way?
Yes.
So I just film your faces because you guys are it's gonna blow your minds.
Oh yeah.
Moab is absolutely gonna it's gonna bake your noodles.
Bake your noodles.
It's like nothing. It's like nothing you've ever seen. And the nice thing about it is you've got every flavor of trail, from absolutely insane all the way to just dirt tracks. But you're within a few minutes of a town that has parts stores, grocery stores, a hospital.
That's handy to know.
So,
Especially the hospital.
Moab is a unique place on earth. It really is. You guys, I'm excited for how much.
So it's like being on Mars with a Walmart, close by?
It's like
Or a Safeway.
Yeah, I don't think they've got a Walmart over there, but it's a big enough town that they've got several parts stores.
Yeah. So if you break something,
you're not stranded. You can usually get back to town, and they usually have parts in stock, and if they don't, they get them the next morning. So that's pretty good.
Good to know.
Probably nothing for a 79 series.
Lucky to drink it then.
Yeah, you guys are going to have a good time. You guys are going to have a really good time. So
I'm excited.
Looking forward to it.
So,
I'm driving a Jeep as well, by the way.
are you?
Yeah. JLG.
What will your fans think?
Mates, American Jeeps are awesome. And you can't get a 79 here.
So
what else do we do?
So I was talking to Patriot Campers.
Yeah.
What's his name? Justin. So I was talking last night with Justin from Patriot Campers about that 7.1 liter supercharged JL or JT that they built in 10 days with his tray on the back.
The chopped Gladiator. He chopped the Gladiator.
Chopped a Gladiator. He picked it up from Detroit, from the factory, and in 10 days cut a foot out of the frame, cut the body, cut the cab, everything, insanity. But how they had enough guys do that in 10 days?
How good does it look like?
It's pretty awesome.
Tony was working hard on his truck.
That's an amazing.
I'm talking like an American out in his truck.
So I'm talking to Justin from Patriot Campers, and I'm talking about Jeeps, and he says the Jeeps in Australia are only driven by hairdressers.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Except your dad. Your dad drives a JK, right?
I'll go some banter here, call him a hairdresser. I won't. I just get a lot of hate when I talk ill about Jeeps. Jeeps in America are well different than, you know what, Justin's right. Yeah. More or less right.
And he explained it's because you have what I would call oppressive government regulations that don't allow. He says 33 is the max you're ever going to be able to put tire-wise on a Jeep. You're extremely restricted in
We're in any state.
suspensions.
Or in any country, actually. Not just in any state.
So I get that feeling from your video, so that's an accurate statement that the government's really...
The grass is green on the other side, so some things, are tight, some things are not.
You get diesel engines.
We get diesel engines, so that's one thing there, and you guys get to own any firearm you like.
Several, if you want.
Yes, several if you want. We can actually have, but nothing. It's all rifle, so it's all station work. It's all farm kind of stuff.
Okay.
So
hunting rifles, that kind of stuff.
We don't have full protection, because no one has. So it's just very different there. And then I just wanted to say that because I get a lot of questions all the time. They're saying, "Oh, why can't you have any?" Well, you can. What else? Like the vastness.
It's everything's a day, 2 days
To get anywhere.
to get there before you even start.
Sometimes 3 days.
Yeah.
So you want to take a week-long trip, you got to plan for 3 days out, 3 days back, so 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when you're at the other side, you're either closer to home or you need to add that extra day's home because you've just gone that extra 1,300 kilometres, which is about 900 miles, I guess. And you've got to come back. But the drive back's pretty fun.
Yeah. Well,
unless you're driving broken axle. 3,000 k's, one-wheel drive.
Now, who would do that? I mean, really?
Oh, there's this YouTube guy. He's a funny character. But
I had to get home.
Likes to break axle, likes to drive home in front-wheel drive.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even use front-wheel drive that time. That was my second option. It's still true. The locker broke.
Oh.
And the axle, the lock was stuck.
So you either had to pull the drive shaft and drive home in front-wheel drive, or you drove it all the way home in one-wheel.
I was expecting it to crunch somewhere, but I'd rather put the stress on the back than put the stress on the front, because I put the stress on the front before when I snapped the rear axle. Yeah.
So we have one of our presenters, his name is Tim, and he drives an XJ, and we got calling him... No, I think we're good. Okay. So Tim, we call him two-wheel drive Tim because we got way out in the middle of nowhere, and he blew a U-joint, and it destroyed the stub shaft on his
back one,
on the front, on his brand new Dana 44 axle that he had just put together for that trip.
Wow!
And this is a technical trail, like rock crawling trail. He thought he had a limited slip at the back because the tag on the diff for the Ford 9-inch rear end that he swapped in said LS. Well, turns out he didn't even have an LS in the rear, so he drove 26 miles of some of the worst, most technical rock crawling, sand washes, and he did it in essentially one-wheel drive because you've only got one wheel with traction back there. We had to strap him 3 times.
Wow.
And he drove, I mean, that guy, manual transmission.
Yeah.
He's an animal.
Sounds like he really
guy knows how to drive. Guy knows how to drive his Jeep.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, I own 2 XJs back in Australia, $1,000 each. They are awesome. They're indestructible. Although I did blow a uni joint on the rear, and I kept driving, and we took out the shock as well.
Nice.
I had to get it out where I was.
You hear that, bleeping Jeepers? He's got 2 XJs. Even in Australia, XJs rock.
Yeah.
They are
I wouldn't touch any other Cherokee though.
No, neither would want any of our viewers. So
Yeah.
don't feel bad about that. Yeah, there's a lot of memes on the internet about how the original Cherokee does not claim to own the new Cherokee. They're not in the same family. They're not in the same zip code. They're not in the same universe. That's cool. You need to do some XJ videos. More than just breaking witch cables.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there is one coming up. It's in the background. We put a nice. We didn't ran out of stickers, so I took the angle grinder and wrote 4-wheeling Australia in it. It's an amazing car though. I do love it. Yeah.
The run's much cooler now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cut triangles in the bonnet too. Yeah, and the thermal fan was Australia, so we cut the wire, put it straight in the battery. So when we stop the vehicle, we just unplug it at the push plug. They run hot. That's the only problem.
They do. XJs have a reputation for running hot.
Yeah.
The way the hood works and the shape of the engine compartment and the way the grill is stuck, especially if you throw a winch in the front of it, they're known for cooling issues.
But it'll go further than most stock vehicles.
Yeah, XJs. Jeep did it right with the XJ.
Yeah,
Actually, originally designed by AMC when they owned Jeep, and those guys were really forward-thinking guys. They were about 10 years ahead of the entire industry, and unfortunately, by the time the market for their ideas came into being, they were out of business. Chrysler model. But AMC came up with the Cherokee. They came up with the YJ Wrangler, which had tremendous improvements over CJ. They came up with the first 4-wheel drive sedan. It was the Eagle. And everybody laughed at it. Nobody will buy that. Now look what Subaru's doing, right? So, I mean, they were forward-thinking guys, but XJs are cool. We need to have some XJ videos.
I'll work on it.
Okay. All right, what's coming up for the channel?
Dirk Hartog, Shark Bay. I've got to smash that editing out when I get back. Brad from Trail Recon, his Jeep is coming up. Amazing build. There's a 4Runner coming up, a modified, and I'm going to try my absolute best to hit up Mike. First line of defence, or last line of defence, sorry. First line. Sorry, Mike. Last line of defence. Try and line him up and get his Tacoma shot, but we are just so short on time.
Yeah, I mean the amount of eye candy that's at this expo, you could spend weeks just shooting vehicles.
Oh, you're talking about vehicles? Yeah. No, kidding. Sorry, Steph, if you're watching.
I was going to say, I don't know. Maybe you're hanging out with different circles than I am. I haven't seen that kind of eye candy.
It's a bad joke.
All right, Torb. So for the time being, truck's going to stay the way it is, or
For a little while now, yes.
yeah?
Yeah,
You
my
done
wife.
fiddling for a little while?
If you're watching Tasha, yes, I have. I'll always be fiddling with the car.
So that's one thing I want to let you guys know. If you've got questions about overlanding equipment, these guys right here have tried pretty much everything.
Almost.
Pretty much. Within the laws of Australia. But as far as equipment goes, rooftop tents, trailers, stove setup, cooking setups, sleeping setups, tires.
Nice.
And we don't review tyres at 5,000 miles a kilometres. 40,000, 45.
Minimum.
When we need to get rid of them.
And Ronnie buys his own tires. They're so
Not all. I used to, but now people are providing me with tyres.
good tires.
Yeah. But I do tell them this is what's going to happen, and
If your tire sucks, I'm going to say that it sucks.
yeah, I'm going to be honest about it. And some of them actually said no, sorry, but then others are willing to do it.
So if a tire company's willing to say yeah, say what you think.
Well, if they believe in their product, they should just do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you're interested in what does and doesn't work, check out his channel. It's Ronny Dahl.
We'll see Land Cruisers break, then yeah.
Yeah. Toyotas do break.
But they make it home
They do make it home.
in one-wheel drive.
Axle. You've done few axles. You've done bearings on the rear and the sand dunes
Yes,
once.
I have. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That one actually got me stuck. We had to repair that one. Yeah, so, and I've done a drive shaft, I've done a front drive shaft, rear drive shaft.
Just U-joints or twisted the whole shaft?
I bent the back one, so they need to be balanced. Crushed the front one, blew the front diff, changed the CV, was okay, and I've blown the rear diff when the axle broke, shards went in and destroyed it. Yeah.
How about you, Torbs? You're the winch killer.
Well, yeah, funny you say that. That winch came back to life after.
Really?
Yeah. So
Just the solenoid, you think?
I think so. Yeah.
Came
it
back
was
to
a
life.
very cheap winch, and it's done a lot of work pulling Ronnie's heavy rig.
Okay, so I do have a question.
You want to say us? Yeah.
I did.
It's the family channel. How much do your trucks weigh? And
Okay.
roughly in pounds, because none of us speak kilograms over
Okay,
here.
so mine used to weigh, doesn't anymore. It used to weigh 4.2 tonne, which is about 8,400 pounds. Used to.
4.2
Fully loaded.
tons.
Yeah, fully loaded going.
4 tons.
Yeah. now it weighs. Currently it weighs about 35. So 3,500 kilos. So that's about 7,000 pounds. But when I get back, there's some changes happening, and I think we're going to try and get it down to about 31. Right down.
3,100 kilos.
3,100 kilos.
What are you at, Torbs?
Someone's calling me right now, so. No, actually, with the new build, I have lost just over 500 kilos. So, I'm not sure what that is in pounds, but
It's a lot.
I am still over GBM, unfortunately, sitting at about 3.4.
Is it true you have weigh stations over there where they'll pop you if you go through and you
That we have mobile weigh stations.
Okay, tip for the Australian government. Find something better to do with your time. Really? Mobile weigh stations?
Yes. We have
They get out the little weight plates and put it under each all 4 tires.
Yeah. Yeah. See, here's the thing, right? The manufacturers are doing the wrong thing too. They're designing like MP300 Nissan Navara, and they're saying it can tow 3.5 tons. If you tow a 3.5 ton caravan or a 3 ton caravan, I can't remember which one it is, if you're sitting in your vehicle and you weigh under 100 kilos, you have 30 kilos left of stuff you put in the vehicle. So if you put a fridge in the vehicle,
that's like 2 jugs of milk.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's 30 kilos.
Yeah, backwards.
Wow.
Your jugs of milk weigh 15 kilos.
15
pounds.
8 pounds.
8 pounds.
It's
Okay.
8 pounds a gallon.
So
So
it's
how many kilos that is?
Not much anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, you said how much the
Case
drinks
of beer.
weigh? Big gallon.
And a pickle.
And a pickle.
And a pickle.
Big pickles.
Torbs has been enjoying the variety of beer here in America, and apparently everybody's been handing him beer.
So I haven't tasted a bad one yet. I am impressed.
That's news
Yeah, I haven't
to me
tasted a bad
because
one yet either.
people always say that American beer tastes like water and stuff. But
Your Budweiser here tastes good. Budweiser in Australia does not taste good. Doesn't taste anything like it. So when we got here and Torbs grabbed some Budweiser, I said, man, you don't want to drink that because that tastes like crap. So he did it anyway. And I had a taste and I was like, wow, that's pretty good.
not bad, huh?
Not bad. And they're this big.
Are they small in Australia?
Oh yeah, everything's. Oh, you might find the occasional 500 ml, which I guess is your small.
That's half a liter.
Yeah, half a litre.
So that's like
rare.
That's like 2 pints. That's half a quart. That's nothing.
That's
Holy
not
cow.
even a pint.
No, it's
Yes.
just over a pint.
Just over, yeah. But most of ours are 375 ml.
Jeez, you'd have to drink 8 6-packs to get you buzzed. Wow. Well, all right. I think we've probably taken up a lot of your time. All right, guys. Again, any questions about overlanding, go check out Ronnie's channel. It's Ronny Dahl at YouTube or fourwheelingaustralia.com.
Yeah, that's our website. Really outdated. So just go to YouTube.
Yeah, go to Ronny Dahl.
The YouTube stuff is more current, and it's RONNYDAHL.
Yeah.
Ronny Dahl. If you just search fact, you type Ronnie into your search bar on your YouTube, his name's going to come right up at the top. So, thank you very much for your time today, gentlemen.
Thanks, Oliver.
Welcome
you.
to America. Come back.
Oh, we will. Thank you for letting us in your gate.
I wish I could see your faces when you see Moab, because you guys are going to just... shit your britches. All right.
We're gonna bake our noodles.
It's gonna bake your noodles. Yep. All right.
Noodles or noodle?
Noodle.
Bake your noodles.
Yeah, that's your noodle.
Yeah.
So it's gonna bake your noodle. All right, BleepinJeepers, thanks for watching. As always, you can support us on Patreon if you want to. If you want to take our relationship to the next level, we appreciate that. Also, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in the next video.
Cheers, guys.
See ya.
Catch you later, mate.
See you later.
See you later.